Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and to Disco Elysium. So let's continue where we left off last time. So apparently we had a car crash here, and yeah, that didn't make us look that good. We should have a couple more things over here though to check out. First and foremost though, I wanted to see here. Find another weapon. Okay. Yeah, like what kind of stuff we had here to do, and what kind of net, the barbell. Do we have any points to spend? No, we don't. Okay, so 83. 83 out of 100. That means that we are kinda close to a point. If we ever want to put one into something, you know? Okay, so... wait, was there anything else that I had to do today? Victim's armor, that's tomorrow. Oh, that's annoying, that thing, whatever it's doing. Okay, it doesn't look like there is anything much that we gotta do on a timer. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, okay, there is some movement here. Alright. The bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through. Okay, what else? Cinder blocks, charred, makeshift fire pit with magazines for lightning. Lighting, yeah. This is to pass time probably, right? The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting. The lieutenant looks down the street. We can sit on the benches after we solve the murder. Let's go. You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone. Okay. Definitely have a lot of stuff over here. How do we get inside there? Oh, from here. Oh, wow. I didn't even see there was a thing there. Okay. Interi Solari trousers to +1 to Kingdom of Conscience. Kingdom of Conscience? What is that? Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. Kingdom of Conscience. Is that a thought? Oh yeah, it is a thought. So it gives us +1 to whatever this thing is if we do it. And I think we actually want to do it eventually. Okay. It's one of the three that I said that I would do. You see dust covered linens, dried tulips on a bed. Allez-vous en? That's French, right? Yeah, this is French for something. Vous is like you, I think, or something like that. Not my, not my top French here. White curtains have been drawn to shut. Have been drawn shut. No looking in. Okay. Well, before we go that way, let's check out these people. If we even can. Oh, we gotta go all the way around. Okay, interesting. Quick travel unlocked. Fisherman shacks. What? Quick travel? Does this game have quick travel? Well, how? Yes, from the map? Oh yeah, oh look, travel here. And you're here. Oh, so we can travel to different like parts of the city. Okay, that's cool. A wetting stone, well worn and covered in rust. Okay. Got some money here. That's great. I like how we grabbed it from outside. Construction material. Whoever planned to build this house left in a hurry. We're missing the stuff for that, so we're missing the crowbar. Yeah. And it's money and some morale. A lot of morale, not a lot of HP items here. Okay, let's put that back again. There are children over there too. Okay, something here. Okay, a bottle to throw away. That's perfectly fine. Seem to be a lot of bottles over here too, but I don't think we can pick them up. Unfortunately. Okay, nothing much over there. There is something over here. Another, bunch of money. That's always welcome. And okay, I guess we end up talking with the people then. Let's see.
Hey, tequila!
Hey Tequila. Okay, this name is it's very interesting. A 30-something man clad in a two-piece Lycra TM tracksuit puts down his pilsner and extends his hand in
Good to
greeting.
see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
Okay, so these people know us for the reality stuff. Okay, shake his hand. Why
So,
not?
what's happening?
He picks up his beer. Wait, tequila.
Yeah, tequila sunset. How are the, high concept, reality based adventures proceeding?
Okay, that's weird. It looks like we had something with these people going on. It says it like it's obviously your name, like you call someone Billy Brunwell or leader of the 4th Street Gang. Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later. Yeah, nah. Not too hot. I'm on a 50-year losing streak. Makes me aggressively sad. I know. I'm getting used to that. I'm the law. Sure. Let's go with getting used to
It's
that.
good to hear that you're on top of things. Talking about used to, did you know that I used to be a real mover and shaker?
Remover and shaker. It definitely picks at his stained lycra jacket.
Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom Spiral Land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
Takes a sip from his beer. Doom Sparrow, huh? This is bound to be a good high concept conversation at last. Okay? Uh, what is that Tequila Sunset? You keep on saying it. It's you. You're Tequila Sunset. How do you know this? We've met before, don't you remember? Nope, you sure don't. Nope. Aha! It takes a sip from his beer. Do you want to know how Tequila Sunset came to be? Tequila Sunset, something ominous there. For some reason, the name Tequila fills me with foreboding. Maybe I shouldn't learn what it means. Uh, you think you feel bad now? Wait till you heard the story. No, no, you need the wisdom. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. Let me take a sip to moisten up my chords. He uh, takes a big sip, then begins. Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday, and by Tequila Sunset, I mean you, the man, the myth. Wait, did we meet on Friday? Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is your story. Stop interrupting. He takes another sip, then continues. Got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm I mean the buzz, because as far as I know, all you did was get pissed drunk. Word on the street is you went around the whole local hostel telling people that you're a police officer and that it would be really fucked up if you shot your right in front of them. That's pretty high concept if you ask me. It is. The lieutenant brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can. Okay. You're not the first time this comes up. Okay. Hey man, I'm not judging. He waves the bottle towards you. This life's a volley of woes. Some of the highest concept people in history have done that and been drunks. Either way, it was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, got our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy. I trust you know the feeling. One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs. Do you remember the sound of wood crackling? The billboard? Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in. Naturally. Anyway, there was a brief silence, a gasp of silence, if you will, followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed. Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic. Okay? I guess he knows better. What we saw was a sight to behold, a beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach. You revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs. The time had come. So naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time had come, to which you replied, the time had come for tequila sunset, the end of all things. Oh god, what happened next? Everyone said it's true. Tequila sauce will break the looms of reality. See, nothing is more than felt that way. Okay, what happened next? Your reality contracted. You jammed the pedal, plowed right off the jetty and through the ice. The muscles in your right leg tense up. Your hand cramp on the steering levers. We ran towards the ice whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit, like some kind of a sea monster. When we finally got there, you were sitting on the bench crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep. In this way, you and your motor carriage have a lot in common. Yep, we also sunk pretty deep there. Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to. We asked about the whole Tequila Sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now and insisted that we all call you that from now on. Wait, so is Tequila Sunset an event or a name? I'm not sure. I think you were the event, Tequila Sunset. You know, as opposed to Tequila Sunrise, which is long gone. Huh, sounds pretty... well, my real name is Harry. No, that's just what your mother called you. Your real name is Tequila Sunset. Just embrace it, brother. How long did we party for? Hours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about a Vasholian woman. Ouch. Okay. Now how they're beautiful and also whores and so on. How one of them did this. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything. Wow, that's quite a story. Yeah, I bet Tequila's a legend around the precinct. You must be proud to work with him. If you only knew. Okay, sounds like he's not that proud. Did I tell you anything specific about the person that did that? Sure. You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard and that we've all been fucked too. I don't know if I want to continue this conversation. Seems like we're losing a lot of health here. Let me recover just one there, just in case. Please don't open that door. No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here. Abigail? It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some stuff. Did I mention losing anything else? Beside your gun and your badge, you said something about your hope, your heart, or something. To be honest, the details are a little hazy. In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too. That's a big one. Did I say anything about my colleagues? You told us that they were a bunch of losers whose main interest was cramping your style. No specifics though. It was more about you than Knights. You were the star of the show. Did I say anything about the case? Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. It takes a strong coffee with spear, and that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it solo now. A lot of cops go solo and hermit once they reach that level of alcoholism. Yep. Did we talk about politics? Yes, you kept talking about how the coal mine owners were fucking us all over just like that. Okay. Guess that comes up again. I didn't agree with you, by the way. The spectral hand of the market makes sure everyone gets exactly what they deserve. It takes a long sip of beer. Did you get a read on what kind of cop it was? You kept apologizing for being such a bad cop and for the damage you inflicted on everyone around you. You also kept pausing to knock the heel of your hand against your temple, saying stupid, stupid, stupid. Okay, so I guess we're a sorry cop. I don't need you to hear anymore. That's a 5 XP, nice. It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past, he nods. That's why I avoid mine at all costs. Uh, okay, wanna tell me another one sometime? Whoop-de-doo, so now I'm a storyteller, he says, slapping his knee. Right, why not? Better than a beach bum. Okay, wanna tell me how you became Idiom's Spiral? It depends, really. Are you willing to help me out? You might get scammed here. I feel this is gonna cost me a lot. I know the reality of the situation requires a rather modest contribution, a little motivational package. What do you need? Booze. Did you already forget our party? He taps his finger to his temple. I think I relayed to you earlier. So, have you got anything for good old Sparrow here? A bottle for a story. Seems fair to me. Commodore Red. I don't have any on me right now, or... Ooh, not an enabler. Okay, that's a big choice. I want to do either top here or bottom here. It's a big choice, though. Are we an enabler? Are we somebody that goes and gives alcohol to others? I mean, we're trying our best not to drink ourselves alcohol, so that's something. But will we give a man that clearly wants to drink and has nothing against it? Uh, Probably. Okay, let's just give him a call. Item lost. Classy. He slashes the bottle and pushes the cork in through the bottleneck. Hey, Sparrow Boy, you gotta share that? One of the other bums interjects. Don't call Abigail. Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. It turns to you. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George, but around here, you already know. I was once a reasonably high net worth individual, a founder slash junior partner at a high concept creative services agency. When my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm. I used the profits from my agency to finance what I call a cultural incubator, outside value generation, value per person, high concept stuff. I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me, so I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane. Wait, how many people did you have working for you? 22 full-time employees, an all-star team, a potentially historical set of individuals. Worrying about them after kept me up well into the morning hours. Did jogging help? It did. With my trusty Sansaric tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world. But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit, he says thoughtfully, brushing dust off his stained pants. What happened? One day I left on my evening run, as you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets. He shakes the bottle and makes a ringing sound. His eyes are clouded, his dilated blood vessels encircling his irises like stinging brambles. His eyes are your eyes. Okay, so yeah, we look exactly like that. So I removed the keyring and put the keys on for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the jangling, you see. At least that was the plan. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. Uh, the reality situation, what? I guess the reality of the situation became very wet very quickly. How wet are we talking exactly? Wet, okay? It was raining really hard. There is a trace of the derision in his voice. I made my way back home and discovered that didn't have the key to the front gate. I mixed it up with the key to the letter box, which was useless. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass. Got some failure reflexes. Sure. No, you don't. Ah, that was a challenge. We failed. Whatever. The point is, really, reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up. So I made my way across the yard, standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets. I realized that I also forgot my apartment key. Gotta be shitting me. I wish I were, Tequila. I wish I were. It turns his head towards the skies. Instead of my apartment key, I'd taken the key to the office. So what happened next? I rang my neighbor's buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did, I assume, was trying to sell them something and hang up before I could even explain the situation. People are naturally wary of adamant, you see. One moment, everyone chaps you up. 5 minutes later, you brought a box of edible lingerie and a strap on. Interesting. I don't begrudge them, especially since I was known to be one of the best, he pauses meaningfully. Just then I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had a key to my office. I could wait out the storm there. When I reached my office, I remembered that I asked one of my producers to change the locks that day. And since I had only the past, he already done it, and I couldn't get in. Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control. I haven't gotten into my apartment for years. My girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man. The company, well, you see where I'm going with this. So now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh? He takes a long swig of his drink. Wait, is that it? I feel like there are some steps missing. Tequila, I thought about this series of events for a long time. If there was anything else to it, I would have thought of it by now. Why didn't you go to the authorities? Well, at one point they came to me, but I didn't have an ID on me, so they tossed me in jail for 2 days. I can't say it increased my faith in the RCM. No offense, gentlemen. He shakes his head. I'm almost homeless myself. Doesn't seem so bad. Uh, okay. The Hobo lifestyle definitely has some perks. Not having to pay rent, first and foremost. Not being reasonable. No, sorry. Not being responsible for 20 other people is nice too. 5 XP. But that charm wears off pretty quickly. Before you know it, you're wearing a stained tracksuit and spending your days picking tire. What do you guys do around here? We're saving the world. He looks at his comrades. Please, please don't call. Don't call. It begs the man in the pipe. Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to say the word once, a long time ago. With enterprise, creativity, and willpower, but that didn't work out. So now it's a pirate's life for me. What do you keep losing all your stuff? A good fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, you think I'd be hanging out on a bench in this formerly premium but now extremely dirty two-piece lycra tracksuit? I used to own my reality situation. My business buddies and I had our own creative service agency. I had a nice apartment and even nicer piece of ass, but somehow it all got away from me. Now I can't hang on to anything. Just last week I stole this nice new jacket, but then I lost it too. The only things I haven't lost are these two drunks. What's the name of your agency? My agency, man. It takes a long melancholic sip. The Boom Boom Room. Our concept was commanding high art with the lowest forms of marketing, the color red, brass, and oil painting. I convinced my partners to reinvest some of our profits in an even more high concept cultural incubator called Thin Air. The artists were happy, the clients were happy. I was financing a group of poets in East Rivashov who were developing a new universal poetic language, but then it all went to shit. It looks towards the bay. Sounds intriguing. What say you, Art Cup? Sounds like it makes no sense. That's because it doesn't. Uh, hmm. Extremely much. I have no idea what it means. I know, he takes a long, wistful sip of his beer. It was a fucking awesome, until I went on a jog, unleashing a cascade of doom that washed it all away. What's up with the tracksuit? What? You never seen 100% liquor before? Go on, feel the primal material. The man extends his arm. Touch it. Pretty nice, huh? This might be one of the last of its kind. Should probably be in a museum, honestly. Why did I lose morale for that? Damn it. Good God, it's really impossible to describe how dirty its texture is. It's like rubbing two jellyfish skins together. You feel about 15% less human for having touched it. Randomized trials have also found liquor to be associated with a number of exotic, highly malignant okay, cancers, so you also have to look forward to. And then there's the smell, but you don't even want to think about that. Wow, you're lucky. You never lets me feel it. That's because your paws are fucking filthy. We are right next to the bay. You could wash them anytime. What about the other drunks? My fellow members of the union, Morimud alcoholics, they're exactly what they look like. Hey, Tequila, what about some, okay? Shut up. He's a cop, remember? I thought he was a cool cop. Don't call Abigail. Okay, this guy is like, don't call Abigail, don't call Abigail. Makes sense. And this is Abs. It points to the man in the pipe. So yeah, that's basically us. We're drinking together. Okay? What is this about a lost jacket? Tequila, it's a very fable tragedy. It was practically brand new. Sure, it didn't really go with my liquor threads, but it did itch a lot less. Say, you're a detective, right? He looks at you bleary-eyed. Maybe you can help old Doom Sparrow out, solve the case of the missing jacket. What you say, Tequila? Wait, you're asking a police officer to help you find a jacket you stole and then lost? Yeah, exactly. You're here to serve, right? Okay, sure. Where'd you lose it? If I knew where I lost it, you think I'd have it? I mean, maybe I was up by the boardwalk, or walking around the beach, or checking out the banana fish market. That's a lot of places. New task: find the jacket. Somewhere north of here, that's for sure. You could ask around and see if anyone else seen it. Let me ask you something else. I'm all ears. Want to hear the start of your name again? Do I? Yeah, I don't know. What's in a name? He looks up at the sky, pondering a question, then turns back to you. Hey, Sparrow Boy, you gotta share that? Uh, okay, so it's literally the entire thing again. Okay. If you got any more stories? I do, but as you can see, my fuel tank is running quite low, so if you catch my drift. He spits the bottle in his hand. Not a single drop of liquid remains. I don't have any of me right now. Karama is keeping my tongue imprisoned. He shrugs his shoulders dramatically. Be seeing you. You too, Tequila Salsat. Okay, and for the moment, after getting a new quest and nothing else here, even though it was lit up, I'm gonna close the episode right here. That's it for this episode. So, as always, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.